Welcome back and good morning to you. Yeah, it's 11. I'm sure it's good morning whenever if you're watching this when it drops. Ones you're usually on Friday at 11 a.m. So that's Eastern time. But whenever you find this, well, that's when you're meant to find it. So let's take a look at your energy for the week. Let's see what's happening. Looks pretty good so far. I'm liking these cards. So, if I look at this energy just quickly, my beautiful magicians, here's what's going on. So if you're not understanding, we're associating numerology to tarot. So you're a number 1 or number 10, your Wheel of Fortune. But you're also a magician because we have to go down to the smallest denominator. The thing is with magicians is that there hasn't one been, let's call them purebred born since the year 998. Because of that fact, some magicians have a little bit of a quandary when they come here. They know they can make things happen with the Wheel of Fortune. They can make cycles shift and people move and yourself move and all of that. But sometimes they don't know how magical they are or the magical tools they have available for them. It's like being, not being able to be Merlin every time you come here, but having Merlin's guidebooks and tools and stuff. Okay, so yeah, there is a lot of magic within you. And there won't be one born for a very, 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 very long time. So, again, it just has to do with numbers, my friends. But I think it also has to do with the world we live in, okay? To have a magician completely powerful like that in this world might be a very scary thing. So we need magicians in the making. We need magician apprentices. We need magicians who start to learn how to apply to your goals. So I know I don't think I've ever gone into in depth about that, but I think this is to explain to you a little bit of, you know, why sometimes you feel like there's a little something missing. When I look at these though, for you, for your energy, I feel that the Six of Pentacles for me is a card of balancing. Balancing one's needs with others' needs. You know, we have a scale in our heads, in our physical body, where we judge how much we give when it feels correct, when it feels good. They give and take. Sometimes that scale gets a little bit unbalanced. Sometimes you give too much, or sometimes you take too much. But it's always something inside of you going, yep, that's good. Yep, that's good. So it's a personal balance always for me. I feel that this month, though, you're looking at seeing how you can master this. In other words, figuring out what's good for you, what makes sense to you. So it's like you're getting objective about it. You're really looking into it. This is going to take a bit. The Knight of Pentacles, he's a very slow-moving knight. He's one who takes his time, looks into details. Sometimes he gets too caught up in details. Got to be careful with that. But he's generally a knight, one of my favorites, because he's slow but steady, and he makes progress. Progress that's long-lasting. Progress that's committed. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles at the end, showing me some work, like good work, craftsmanship, like stuff that you've really, really taken the time to figure out. So let's see what the clarifying cards are for these. Yeah, you're serious about this. The Star is about, you know, goals, achievements. Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Cups tells a lot about insight. Yeah, you're putting love where conflict was, I believe. You're putting a lot of... The Ace is yours. Like, you have the Tens and the Aces because you're the Magician Wheel of Fortune, right? So those are your tool cards. That's your wheelhouse of tools. And right here, you have the Ace. And right now, you're choosing to utilize the Ace of Cups, okay? The spiritual growth, the emotional growth, and you're really taking time with that, which is fantastic for you magicians, because you're usually about abracadabra, poof, the magic happens, woof, the wheel is turning. You're really about action. You're real about motion. But I feel that this is taking a lot of insight. You're taking more time, especially with this Knight of Pentacles. You've decided to, you know, like go on a slow lane instead of the fast lane, which there's nothing wrong with. You're a fast lane kind of number, right? You make the magic happen. That's who you are. But in this case, you're making the magic happen, but you're doing it in a way that's reducing conflict, that's going more into the heart space, more into the intuitive, and more into like the soulful heart star chart of illumination, optimism, renewal, boundlessness, peace and healing type of energy. So I really like this. I'm going to bring this a little forward here so you can see the cards a little better. I really like this for you. I feel that this is creating a great space for you. Honestly, I like the space this is creating for you. It feels good. I'm going to tell you right away, I don't think you're going to stay here right away, because I feel like it's not a comfortable, it's not your natural state of being. You're going to start moving and shaking quickly after this. I just feel it. I can hear it within myself, like, this is good for now. Okay, so, but that's okay. That's who you are. You can't go against your nature. You came here with that nature. Okay, so yeah. This is the Three of Wands. Let's see what Spirit has for advice for you about this. Okay. Okay, so I'm feeling that they're saying in order to utilize this beautiful headspace that you're in, because it's definitely headspace, the headspace you're in, to utilize this little downtime, because you have the Hangman here. Such a beautiful card. Look at this. It's so pretty. Look at all the colors, okay? The Hangman means perspective. It means stoppages, limbos, but it's, for this case, I think it has to do with your Knight. Your Knight is telling you take some time, slow up. So they're saying in order to take advantage of this beautiful headspace, you have the Queen and the King of Swords. So that means you're all about the mind, okay? You're right in there figuring out, strategizing, which is wonderful. But the Temperance card showing up as, you know, the balance in between the two. This balance and balance at the end is telling me that this is a balancing act for you. You're going to need to enterprise. Enterprise, the Three of Wands, is about launching, is about taking a step. So here's the way. They're offering strategic information for you to get the most out of the situation. And the strategy is move forward one pace. And it may sound small, but it's enough to keep you going. They don't want you to get caught up in the Hangman in here and then end up pausing and then kind of blowing it all up, if you know what I mean. Because you're so bored, you're so like, I'm stuck here, and your natural nature is going to be, we got to get this wheel moving, we got to get this wheel moving. Move the wheel. Move it at pace. Move it a click. Even if it's just a little bit. Because this is about launching. This is about, okay. It's like the beginning of the Wheel of Fortune moving, right? Something beginning to, putting things in motion is what I have as keywords for this card. So move it. Move it a little bit. Keep it going. And you're going to get the most out of this experience. Instead of bailing out before it's time. So that is their advice to you for this week, my beautiful magicians. You're going to do fantastically well. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Take care of yourself, and bye for now.